So Stanford Vintage was really born actually from quite a young age, from my grandparents, both in World War II. And I think that's where the interest started for me, was with vintage clothing, the styles of the 40s and 50s, and everybody just looked so effortlessly cool. You know, I started collecting about 16 years ago. So obviously over the years that has grown, and my fascination with it and the history has grown with it. My name is Ed Anthony and I'm an illustrator at Stanford Vintage. First thing that attracts me to vintage clothing is the age, the look, the feel, the fabric. Getting hold of like well-made garments that literally just stood the test of time. You know, a lot of the things that I have in my archives are very old. I'm still wearing denim that's 70 years old, and it's just a true testament to the craftsmanship. Whether it's like the patina of the leather jacket or the fades, they all carry a life, you know, they all carry an energy, you know, that definitely resonates with me. There's actually a lot of processes involved. I think the first thing, it depends on the briefing, but normally the way it'll work is you'll kind of work out a general kind of concept. I'll always start by hand drawing something, and then I'll move to digital illustration. And then from digital illustration, I then move to looking at textures and colours and essentially create some kind of digital kind of collage. And from the collage, then it will move on to the final artwork, and then I start to paint. But when I start to paint, I then mix up a batch of block colours just to make things a bit more efficient, and then I just start to block things in. And then the best part is when you start doing all the refining work and all the highlights and the shading and all the detailing. So there's a lot of processes that are actually involved from start to finish. I would say we've got very similar values. I can tell that we're both very passionate. It's all about the detailing, it's about history, it's about storytelling. And I think that that's why this makes such a great collaboration. And that's why we're both on the same page with this.